And off we go. Team Rowley will be giving Team Gray 27 pins this match. Derek Cass to chase to start off, leaving a baby split. And on the right, we have Thomas Harvey. Good ball. Hey, gets him off. Baby split, gets it. Good shot.
Oh, what an interesting two-hole match. This is Mike Sisk against
Devon,
the hard-throwing young one from Walkersville, Devin Fogel.
Okay.
And a 7-10 for Mike Sisk.
Way to hype it up, Mike.
Well, this is definitely, though, a Parkville team in all the senses from Team Rowley. Devin, seeing what happened to his opponent, elected to go nowhere near the headpin on ball one. Open frame. Opening 10 for Mike Sisk. Devin a 9.
Oh, okay. That's a lot better. That was scary. That was a very good ball to almost 7-10.
Tell me a little more about Tommy.
I don't know Tommy that well because I don't bowl him much. He did have a 200 this tournament.
Okay.
I believe he bowls out of Hagerstown, but I don't know all the folks out of Hagerstown.
I believe he's a dual lanes representative. Spare for Andrew Gaver in the first.
Yeah, Tommy bowled very well this tournament. I believe he got up. I think he got up to 140 average. Good ball.
Nice shot.
That's a tricky shot. Very finesse.
There's textbook conversion. They'll catch that head pin high on the 1-2 side and drive it back.
Oh, here's another fun match.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the unique thing about team tours. These are like matches that we would sometimes see in the Pop Witten, but not often. This is a good one. Matt Buckingham. Not Andrew. Matt Buckingham against Chastity Gray. And she answers the call early, laying down the gauntlet strike in the first. Matt with a single 9 to start. And he covers. Your anchor match of your East-West match, Mike Turner Jr. against...
It's Mike S., right? On the other side.
Yes. Against Steve Rowley, the proprietor.
I'm being fancy today.
Quality bit of grub there from the Parkville lanes. Simple but done well. Thank you, Dennis Bills.
Good ball.
Right off the deck for Rowley, leaves us 7. Be interesting to see. I think we overall have an average slower ball speed in this match. It'll be interesting to see if that changes the kind of the mix we're seeing, the ball reaction, the pin action. Not that they don't throw it well, but it's just an overall at a slower speed. Turner starting out with a deuce. Mike, one of the few that bowls with a towel in his hand.
I know of 2.
10 for Rowley. Almost converted there. As a reminder, this is a new game, so if you're keeping score at home, reset your scoreboard to 0-0 on the 8-hitter scoreboard.
Actually, you can put, 21 on one side? 27 on one side.
20 what?
27 on one side. Handicap. He reset the scoreboard. 27.
No,
There's a killing me.
They're 8-pinner
Killing me.
scoreboard. The 8-pinner
You're
scoreboard.
killing
It was
me,
a 2-1 match, and that is why Team Everett won. They made more 8-pinners. That's the only reason they won. That's what I'm going with. Derek 7 Phil leaves the 1-2-4. I'll say it's a bit of a peculiar spotting there of the 1-2-4. The 2-pin looks a little tight to the head pin. So, want to avoid, I think, shooting this on the outside. Want to play the pin side for a better chance at a conversion. He missed left. Ten out for Derek. 8 on the strike for Thomas. We don't have to put a star next to Thomas' name on the scoreboard, do we? You know, for the look, this is a pro member in real life. All right, 27 in the second for Thomas Harvey, tied with this man.
What a ball! We got time. We can replay that.
If you can hear it at home, when you hear Chastity yell, "Yes, sir," that's about how you sum up that ball right there. That was a yes, sir ball. All right, Mike Sisk breaking it in. Solid 5. Mike all over it. Spare in the second for Mike Sisk.
I feel like Tommy throws a very good ball for this house. It's slow. It has a very slight curve to it, so it bites in pretty well.
Yeah, but it has rotation. Dropped that one a bit. Still got it. That one going in the right direction. Andrew Gaver off the side. Inverted baby split.
Kristen, Team Everett beat Team DeAntonis.
Yes, it was Everett by
like 50?
56?
Yeah, 50-some. Everett won scratch.
Yeah, they won scratch by 6. Chastity for the opening double, pushing through. Andrew shoots the wrong pin. Andrew, the other day, for the first time in his bowling career of the Pro League, drafting his own team.
Really?
Sat with him at Spirits and guided him through the process. I tell you, it can be nerve-wracking when you're sitting there for the first time going through it all and you're trying to digest all the information and, you know.
I did notice a new cast of characters in the Pro League this year.
I think it'll be an interesting year.
I mean, I think the big free agent signing was Randy Farlow, it looked like.
Yep. Yeah. Is it Greg Schriefer as well?
Yeah, I saw Greg on there.
Chris Costake in the Pro League once again.
Oh,
box. Splashtown. $20 for Matt. He takes the early lead on his opponent, Chastity. Mike Turner pushed it off the other side, trying to make an adjustment off last frame. Leaves a 1-3-4-6-7 washout. Here's Rowley.
That's good.
Fading away, leaves a 9-10. Spot this game is 27 towards Team Gray. Spared. Mike, scrolling into your picture a little bit, but you see the pins are gone. So 3 hits that frame for Team Gray. Just 2 for Rowley. Steve takes a 10 and an even 20 through 2. 20 pin lead for Team Gray, and they are up a hit which means at the moment Team Rowley up 7-pin scratch. Here's Thomas in the third. Throwing a blue and white set of Comets. I'm not sure I've seen him throw before, so might be a recent purchase.
Those might have been the ones I sold to Chris. I sold them a pair for the Airers.
I believe that is urethane pro lines for Derek?
Yes.
I thought so.
Urethane pro lines.
A small but loyal faction of us that carry urethane pro lines. He throws them as his primary ball.
They're his primary ball. He throws them everywhere.
Including spares, right?
Yeah. That's all he does.
The green, white, blue doing just fine on the 4, 7, and 8. Derek matching Thomas tit for tat at the moment.
It's a very interesting ball because he throws it from far side, so he hits the side of the pocket, and it's kind of like Matt Buckingham where it just splashes off the left side of the lane.
So I've noticed, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, that the urethane pro line is a good splash the pins ball.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, that
no. Nice try, Nick.
No, it's a terrible sounding middle rip. Like that pin sounded like it's ready to be dead.
Well, it's a good thing they're getting some new ones, right?
They're getting put in after the tournament. Booyah.
A lot of action for a ball that was thrown incredibly well.
Yeah, a very unique 4-pin lead there for Devin. Devin has those stretches, as we all do, where we'll run into a bad game or a long stretch of opens, but when he's on, he's locked in, and he can put big numbers on the board in a hurry.
That's a good way to describe Devin. When he's locked in,
but he has stretches, as many do.
Yep.
Where he can't get things to go his way, or he'll pick, or he'll count bad, or those things. But I'd suspect on a Sunday in a team environment that he'll be locked in this match. It's just a question of if the pins cooperate with him. Tommy pushing through. So between Mike Sisk and Tommy trading 3 counts there. Pretty pitch from Andrew. 5 is gone off the wall. Look at this shot! Oh! Replay that.
Sure, why not? Might even get to see a strike while we're here.
Oh, you can't come much closer to a clean conversion of that shot. What an attempt. Doesn't quite get there. 9 out. Tommy at 39 through 3. Leading his man by 1, but down a hit. Matty Bucks, 5 off the wall for the double.
If it's a double, might as well post it up. See if I can swap back in time.
5 off the wall. Actually, it was the 5-pin went clean. Oh, you didn't see the hit, but you see the aftermath. Chastity Gray clear in the deck. So she answers back with 1 of the 2 strikes Matt threw.
What are the other matches going on? I don't know who that's bowling against Team Bright. I believe there's a bracket up. Oh, there's a bracket up. Yeah, I'll let you handle that. Well, I throw my trash away.
Yep. All right, so on TV right now we have Gray Rowley. In Division A on 17 and 18 off to our left, it is Everett Boyle. As Steve pushing through and Mike Turner leaving the 9-10. On the other side of the bracket in Division B, we have Bright Hartner and Goo Ball.
Goo is still in?
Goo is still in. They just won narrowly over Muscatelli. That was a 749-744 match. So high scoring and quite close. There was a low scoring match in Division B. It was Hartner over Handshoes 681 to 612. Very low scoring
Colby
match.
Smith, what did you do? That's Gary's team.
All right, where do we sit after 3? It is Gray 255, Rowley 227. Team Gray up 28 pins. They are working on 3 hits. Team Rowley working on 4 hits. So Rowley down 28, up a hit. Spare fill for Harvey.
Beautiful
It's
ball.
perfect. Might be the best ball he's thrown all day. I'll have to ask him, but it's probably on the short list. And the blanket cover, tit for tat on the 1-hole match. Tied every frame, 17, 27, 47, and now 57 plus. So no pins being gained or lost in the top spot. In the 2-hole, it's Devin Fogel up 6 in the hit on Mike Sisk. Mike Sisk firing back.
My word.
Not as good as the one Thomas threw.
Is that Mike Seeker or Devin Fogel throwing that ball?
Yeah, watch out for that bus. There was nothing stopping that ball. That was picture perfect ball motion, location. Devin off the side counts 5 on the spare. In the middle of the lane, he leaves the 139. He's got a 2-pinner of the 4-7 on the left. Devin, a recent Youth League graduate, wrapping up his first full season as an adult bowler. It's a bit of an errant shot there. He spares the 4-7-9.
It's a tough shot.
Yeah, no kidding. Devin, 5 on in, 9 out, 53 through 4. Andrew Gaver on 21, going for the double. Off the side, 1-3-6. Tommy in the pocket leaves the 10. Tommy, until he normally bowls on wood lanes, he gets that ball down in the lane very early. Andrew Gaver.
Yep. Good sideboard.
Sideboard test on 21 was successful. It's $20 for Andrew. He moves to 58 plus, and it's 3 for 3 so far in the 4th frame for Rowley. A cover by Tommy. Team Gray 2 for 3 so far in this box. And some hits to fill here in the 4-hole. Chastity on a single strike and a big ball early in the match. Matt Buckingham on a double, spare double to start the game at 40 plus in the 2nd. First triple of the day.
Oh.
Oh, solid 7.
This didn't come off that sideboard, right?
I can't say it didn't try, though. There's quite the effort made by the messenger just in front of the 7. Chastity can fire back with a double here. Does she? High and tight, doesn't get the mix. Leaves the 3-4-6. We saw the 3-4-6 converted last match on the same lane. It's made by Logan Turner. New donation from Mike Mock.
Mike, good to see you.
Thank you, Mr. Mock. Mike's just showing you all how it's done. You click the coffee cup. Go to our Ko-Fi account. That's how you donate to Duck Pins Forever.
A Walkersville bowler himself, Mike Mott.
Thank you, Mike. 9, 9, and 10, the fills for Matty B. Just noticed now that you did that. And 8 on, 9 out for Chastity. Chastity hit that pin that Mike Sisk ripped the middle on. That pin is ready to die. That pin is very cracked and is ready to give up. Peter, I need you to break out the AED because that pin is on life support. All right, Mike Turner to close out the 4th for Team Gray. Light in the pocket, 5-7-8. Rowley stepping up.
The one thing you never want to do here is hit flat or it's throw a flat ball or hit light. It's just never pretty.
Yeah. Being in any pocket is a good place to be here. Yeah. And that is one of the few things you can't do here is
Oh, good try.
Mike Turner will be open. Team Gray going to be on 2 hits headed to the 5th. Team Rowley looking like they're going to be on 3 hits. So we'll be at hit advantage to Rowley, and they have pulled back some pins.
Yeah, it'll be about an even game.
It'll be close to even as Mike Turner takes 9. Here's second ball for Rowley at the middle rip. Watch out. Great try. With a 10 here, it is Team Rowley down 10 pins, up 1 hit. You can call that an even game. All right. 325 to 315. Team Gray up 10 pins on 2 hits. Rowley down 10 on 3 hits. Call it even?
Yeah, I call it even.
We'll call it even. Thomas Harvey for the double.
Oh.
Plus a duck. Now see if Derek continues to match him, or is this his chance to pull ahead in the match? Chance. 9-10.
Yeah, that's what you risk when you throw a ball like that. You have to get all the pins to come over, and
no.
none of them flew.
Thomas Harvey, 4 pin only. That is a 3 count. Whoa. See with the urethane, that 10 pin comes screaming off the wall.
Yeah, you hit anything with the urethane, it's going to be screaming somewhere.
Right. Sometimes the ball also screams.
Yes, that too.
You leave a lot of like 5, 7, 9s. If you're throwing urethane on the wrong lane conditions, you can leave a lot of like 5, 7, 9.
I've had nights where I regularly warm in a urethane.
Yeah. I wish. I don't throw it bad enough to get the Gorman.
I mean, you can do it off hitting the pocket.
Yeah. All right, so Thomas Harvey, 66, Derek, 76. With good count and better wood, he jumps out 10 pins on his man. Mike Sisk for the double. Ooh. 7-10. He started the match with the 7-10 on that lane.
Good ball.
Foo-yah. Devin, off camera there, had a quick chat with the, I'd assume the team captain, Chastity, before that frame, and don't know what she put in his ear, but he definitely delivered the goods on that ball. Devin will now have a lead on his man at the half. It's going to be 63 plus to 61.
Tommy on a spare here.
Yep, 2 spare fills here in the 3-hole. That's a good one. 6 pin. Andrew Gaver will be up on his man by whatever this count ball is. Off the side for 7. Tommy leaked it right, open frame.
You can tell when he let it go.
I think that ball hit the approach.
I think he throws it very close to the approach. Like, he doesn't always get the ball.
That one got out on the lane.
You can tell it got out on the lane because it ran miles.
With synthetic approaches and wood lanes, you can hear the difference. Spare for Andrew. Pounds the side and brings it in. Up 8 and a hit on his man. So what's our separation currently? We're even hits, and it is a 13-pin lead for Team Gray, meaning Rowley up 14 scratch. Here's Gray in the 5th. Pushing through. That's another framer. We've seen quite a few of those this game already. Matt looking to read the rule book. Missed a single last frame. Stubborn 5-pin leaves the 5-10. Chastity way off the mark on the second ball. Nope.
No?
Nope.
All right.
Nope. I'm not even talking. No, nope, no, no, no. It's stupid. It's systematic. I don't like it. Okay.
You were asking for more middle names. You got yourself another.
And that is a Dave Jones. And a deuce for Mike Turner. So some struggles for the anchors in this match. Steve Rowley without a mark. Mike Turner only one mark. Rowley at the Dave Jones. Can we have it twice in one day? Nope.
Could you believe if we did?
Now we need the Dave Jones. Double deuces for Mike. This is now the worst third ball in Duckpin bowling. Steve, a good 10. 48 half.
Now we entered the danger zone.
Yeah. A lot of ways this can go wrong, only a few ways it can go right.
That's going to go wrong.
It could have gone
worse.
Mike Turner, a 6 box, and our score now 385, 379. Watch out now. Rowley has a chance to take the lead for the first time in the match. They are down 6 pins, up 1 mark. Close to even, but I would say slight advantage Rowley.
I'd agree with that.
The data from our singles league shows that the average spare count of this kind of caliber of bowler is in the 7 range.
Oh, just a tip.
Tag team messenger for Thomas Harvey in the 6th frame drops the strike. Probably wondering where that was last frame.
Yeah, that's a tough shot for Derek.
Yeah, especially with that angle.
Yeah.
128, he would be very good.
Yes.
Sorry, 129. 138 for the hard version of that. Slides by for 9. It's now 85 to 76 plus in that leadoff match. Mike Sisk all mark on this lane so far, 2 for 2. Had a booming strike last time on 21.
Heavy.
Christmas tree. 2-7-10. You shoot this like the 10 pin's not even there. You hope you carry it. Devin for the double. Way off the side. Looks like he amped up on that one just a bit.
Yeah, I'd agree.
Now, he always has a pretty quick approach, but that one just looked a little extra fast. Yes, sir. Shoot it like the 10's not even there and hope it carries, and Mike shoots it perfectly. That's a beautiful shot from Mike Sisk. And 2 for 2 on marks to start the frame for Team Rowley. 0 for 2 for Gray. Can feel a little bit of a momentum swing developing here in favor of Team Rowley.
That's 4 marks on one side and none on the other.
That's correct. Here's a spare fill for Andrew. Carries the 6 from the left wall. Booming strike from Andrew. 3 for 3 now in the frame for Team Rowley. The ball. There's a nice cover ball, leaves the 10 pin. Same pin he missed last frame, or no, he missed the 6 last frame. Tommy, if he throws the same ball he did last frame, he'll make it. And he just catches a piece of it. With the spare there, they get to 421.
Just a tip.
Odds are, with this frame right here from Matt Buckingham, Team Rowley takes the lead for the first time in the match. They have been pouring on the marks for the last couple frames, where Team Gray has run into a bit of a rut after a strong start. Good. 4 count for Matt. Right in there, 5. Yeah. Big strike for Chastity in the 6th after a disappointing 7-box in the 5th. 6-pinner for Matt.
Good ball.
Of course.
That was perfect.
Textbook conversion. And for the first time in the match, Team Rowley has taken the lead outright. They're up 2 pins and currently up 2 hits.
See if these angers can get something started here.
Yep. Been a struggle for both of them.
That's a better ball.
That's a good ball from Mike. He leaves 6. Rowley, the only one on the pair who has yet to mark in the match, at an Old Wood 48 half, but only trails his man by 4. Very light.
Full punish.
And another split. Normally those go better for the proprietor, but tough break.
You would think.
You would think. Mike has it. And that's good. That's a good defensive spare there from Mike Turner. If there's such thing in bowling, there's no defensive bowling. I would call that some defense right there. There's an onslaught coming from Team Rowley. That's a good defensive spare. Ooh. Rowley will go open again. Odds are he drops a pin here. Oh, he almost made it.
I don't even realize he almost made that.
All right. 9-box for Rowley. Our score, Gray 441, Rowley 442. They're up 1 pin and 1 mark. So roughly a 10-pin lead for Team Rowley. But it is close, and we're now in a dogfight for the last 4 frames. It's a urethane splash.
Yeah, that's a urethane splash talking.
That's
there.
a urethane 9-drop right there. Now he's going to take advantage of it.
Oh.
Thomas going for it. Sacrifices count, though. Missing right. Only count 7 on the strike.
Alan from Philadelphia, good to see you in chat.
Ooh, got some Facebook comments coming in. I like it. How we doing in Philly today, Alan? 9 out for Thomas. Derek blowing by that 9-pin, collects 10. He's still up on his man by 3, 95 to 92. Spare fill for Mike Sisk. With a good count here, he can tie the game up between him and his man.
Light.
And that's what he does. 9 count, gets it 80 to 80 against Devin Fogel. Devin working on an open frame. He had a 9-box in the 6th. Has bowled quite well on this lane so far in the match. And that ball off the mark. Letting that pin spin in the back. Almost got that 8 to fall. Mike Sisk all over it. 2 marks in a row for Mike Sisk. So, Devin going for the 5-pinner. Good. Missed quite a bit left and was lucky to catch 3 pins out of that. With 10 here, make it 9. 17-pin lead for Team Rowley. Hits are now even at 3 apiece. Andrew Gaber for the double. He threw that well. Ooh. High and tight, but when he threw it well, sometimes when you throw it well, the pins know it.
Yes.
And he breaks that up. You see that ball come off his hand, all that forward roll on it. Spare fill for Tommy. Got to get there. Doesn't. Pays the penalty for it.
Need that ball to come up a bit higher.
Just a 4-pin left for Andrew to get the 20-box. All over. 2 well-thrown balls there from Andrew in the 7th. Cool customer, that is. 5 marks in a row, and he is actually 6 for 7 in the match.
115 plus in the 7th.
With no double.
Good score.
It is a quality game of duck pin bowling right there from Andrew Gaber. It's like there's a reason he's a pro league captain, because he will plug away and shoot games like that.
There are 2 kind of bowlers out there. The ones that are going to shoot 170 and 120, and the guy that gets 140 every single game.
Well, as we know, though, he's kind of like on 160, almost 170 pace right now.
Yeah.
There's two ways of getting to that 170 threshold. He's doing it
Hard way.
He's doing it the overall higher quality way. Not that they don't count the same. Don't get me wrong, they count the same, but he is stacking 20s and 17s.
There's the 4 mark 135, and then there's the 6 mark 135.
That's right. So as we would say, the one stat we can pull on the Thursday Singles League is bowling a very efficient game right now. His lowest count is 7. And he has 1, 2, 3 20 box. So he's all wood. His only open frame, he got 1 and 1 for a 10 box.
Oh, maybe.
Nope. Dueling 5-10s here. Matt slides by his to see if Chassie can kick hers over.
I don't think so.
She was running it out a little bit. She knew it was close. So matching counts of 8. Wood balls for both. Matt takes 9. Gets to 119 in the 7th, a respectable score. In a very strong start. And despite a 4 count in the 5th frame, he still got to a 92 half. Chassie threw that one away. And the wheels could be starting to slip here for Team Gray. Now trailing by 20 pins.
And the mark.
And they're down by 1 mark.
Nice strike, Rowley.
Did you see him do the...
Yeah.
You see that? You're lucky
you're calling a strike or saying the lane.
He's trying to say, I got a strike, there's no pins there. But unfortunately, Steve, you're on television, so...
He's a TO. He needs to know better than that.
Yeah. You're the owner, dude. Should know that your machine just didn't give us the pins. And now pins have returned. Bowling can commence. Start with Mike Turner on his spare fill. Yeah, he knew it was trouble. Center ball checking up. 5 count for Mike. Steve Rowley. Solid 5. And we got a roll back. To watch that ball doesn't pop off the ramp down there. It doesn't. It doesn't. Look at this shot. Oh, ooh. Great effort. Now, I will say here, this is an important thing for people to know at home. Sometimes when the balls roll back down like that, they can hit that ramp and fall off.
They did that every time it went.
So had it fallen into 21 as Mike threw that ball, it is not a foul. It is dead ball interference. The pins get respotted, and you throw the second ball over again.
While we're talking, Rowley gets on the board.
Yes, it breaks up the no-hitter in the bottom of the 7th. And this is a very good frame for Team Rowley, even though it doesn't look like it's anything special. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 drop pins of wood from Team Gray, and no marks put up in the 7th frame. It is now a 16-pin lead for Team Rowley and 3 hits. So about a 40-pin lead after you include the hits. Great ball. Solid 5 for Derek. It's a great question. 2 shots would definitely change the game. You would probably lower overall scoring pace by almost a mark, probably about 8-10 pins.
Yeah, I would think at least 10 pins.
If you were even to go back and look at this match and see how many extra pins were knocked down on the 3rd ball, take all of them out of the scoring and then see what the final score of the game would be, it would be measurably lower. Team Gray continuing to stack opens and Team Rowley continuing to stack marks. Spare for Thomas in the 8th and a 9-box for Derek. And Thomas will likely take the lead on his man.
Good ball.
5 off the wall. Knew he threw that well. He had 2 pins battling for bragging rights, and the one coming from the left side took the 5 out. 110 plus for Mike. Oh. Woo.
5-pin made out of stone.
It's hanging on. It's been through a war. You can tell it doesn't have any tape left on it.
Not too quick. Someone's got to take his time when he throws that ball.
So again, that's just a quick. See, he might take his time a little better on this one.
That was better.
See, that was way more under control there. So if Devin watches his back, I think that's an easy thing to pick up on. That Got a little quick with the feet on the spare shot.
Ooh, no.
A deuce count for Andrew. That doesn't help. Don't want to pump the brakes. Gotta keep pouring it on while you're in the lead. See if Tommy can get the Team Gray back on the board.
Yeah.
159 he leaves.
Michelle,
now, we've seen this taken out on the first ball up.
Michelle, what are the scores of the other games? We can't see the ones in the other division too well.
I can tell you from what I'm seeing, it looks to be that Team Everett is trailing in the match on 17 and 18. From what I'm reading.
Yeah, the other matches are on the other side of the house, so we don't have a good view to them.
Andrew 2 7 out. Tommy with a 10. It's actually not terrible. They actually gain a pin there. They gain 3 pins in the wood. Sitting at 26 pins right now. 26 pins and 3 hits for Team Rowley is the lead. So, Team Gray needs to start stacking some marks. Matt off the side for 7.
It's a Matty Bucks ball if I've ever seen one.
Let's see if he goes with a Matty Buck second ball.
I only got to throw one good ball to frame it.
When Matt spared the 5-10, I think his good ball was the one that left the 5-10.
True.
Chastity.
Not going to get there.
No. Tries to take a page out of Matt's playbook. Unfortunately, she kicks the 2-pin out.
You would always rather have the 2-pin.
Yeah, it makes it an easier
It's
shot.
so much easier shot.
It's like a 5-7 versus a 5-7-8. Matt's got it. Bread and butter.
Bread and butter.
Got it. Doesn't need that 2-pin. She'll make it anyway. First mark for Team Gray since Mike Turner spared in the bottom of the 6th.
Rowley on his 1 count of the day.
Ow.
That's painful.
I'm glad he can smile about it. It's like, what do I got to do? Mike Turner. Good ball. Leaves its head.
A little heavy, but it broke up well.
They need Mike to get this, and he just has it. So, still be a mark deficit for Team Gray. But worse, not as bad as being down 2. So, score is Rowley 591, Gray 557. So, there's some work to do here for Team Gray.
Yes.
Team Rowley has poured it on in the last 3 frames with a collection of marks.
Good ball.
And another big count, 9 count for Thomas. Five pin for Derek. Good mix. Thomas. Now you can see, right, went down to a crouch. As soon as he let go of that ball, he knew it was left.
I think the spot he was throwing to was good, but the line wasn't.
Yeah, good extension on that one. They wanted to make sure he had
3 in a row. 3 in a row for Team Gray.
Yep. Which is what they need. They need to start collecting marks here, and they get an open door there for Thomas. He misses the single. As it stands, there's 3 hits on the board for Team Gray and only 2 for Rowley. But Team Rowley has a 43 pin lead. Devin Fogel. Another 3 chop. They're starting to pour on the strikes on 17-18 now. That match starting to heat up a bit.
Like on the strike. Good ball.
Another 10-10. Devin takes out the left side. Still has the 3-6-9-10 left. Mike Sisk going for yet another 20 box. He already has 3 in the game. Could make it 4. All over it. Mike's only real blemish on the scorecard, he had a 3-on in the third frame that was a middle rip.
A lot of marks being thrown.
Yeah, definitely momentum boil over there. Strong game being bowled by JR on the other side, but it's definitely momentum boil. 2-1 for Andrew Gaver. Tommy missed single last frame, I want to say.
Yes.
And a 4-count chop. Andrew off the mark. So, as it stands on the scoreboard, it is a hit advantage for Team Gray, but they need more hits than what they've got.
Oh, no.
That ain't good. Although, not a terrible third ball to shoot. There's a couple ways to pick this and have it go bad, but...
The less pins I have to throw out for my third ball, the happier I am.
True. He's shooting a check mark. Has a chance to make them all. And he does. Wow, okay. Good 10. He knew what he was doing the whole time. That was almost a team strike frame for Team Boyle. Their only blemish was Jason Saar just edge-veered the 7-pin out to leave the 5. Almost a perfect frame. 90 bucks. Off the side? No way.
90 bucks.
8. He's in the mid-150s.
He did throw a double.
He did, and then he missed a single. It's Fairfield for Chassis. They need something good here. Uh-oh.
This looks familiar.
It does. It's just the other side now.
For both of them.
Yes, Matt had a 3-pinner last frame. He had the 1-2-4 last frame.
Yes.
Matt, watch out. Oh, God.
Sideboard really good here. It's such good sideboard they got around here.
I'll throw my mic down.
That's a quality sideboard action. I like it.
I just threw my microphone down.
Hey, Chas does the same thing, man. What's wrong with it?
Good ball, Chas. It's great ball.
He's
Yeah.
got more too.
Well,
Come on, Nick.
love you, Matt. Rowley. Oh, no.
Oh, come on.
Brutal.
Where's the proprietor bonus?
It's supposed to be the proprietor push. There's no proprietor push in this game.
It's got to be up to 5+ splits this game. That's a good one.
All right, catches a break. 8 count and a makeable for Mike Turner. Three 6 for Mike. Watch out. No, they needed that. They needed that, and they didn't get it. That is going to put them on even hits heading to the 10th. They now have quite a mountain to climb. Steve 9 out for 94. Now he finds it. Yeah, no figure. Go figure. All right. There's a 33 pin lead for, 43. 43 pin lead for Team Rowley.
Even hits.
And the hits are even, so there is quite a bit of work to do. A dramatic 20 box to start the 10th for Team Gray. We'll call that a urethane strike.
Very much so.
Urethane can spray some pins around and got the good spray on that one. Thomas Harvey looking to cover, and he falls.
You know what, Tommy?
It's been tit for tat on these guys all game.
Winnie Shriver doing Winnie Shriver things at Parkville Lanes.
Yes, throwing many a strike. He has a chance to actually strike out for 205. 9 drops for Derek.
That was free.
Thomas, he throws another strike here. He can really, really tighten the screws.
It's good.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't quite as flush as the last one. He leaves the 610.
Well, it's hard to be more flush than he was last time.
That's right. Derek does what he had to do. Steps up and drops the 20 box.
That's 30 pins to score that frame.
Yep. Fills 40 in the last two. Shoots 144. Thomas, a quality cover. 141 for Thomas. It is now
Pull back 10 pins.
27-pin match, but Team Rowley is up a hit. That is good defensive bowling there from Thomas Harvey. Devin Fogel. All right, they're going to need him to bring this in. Leaves a bread line. There's 191 for Winnie Shriver over there on 17-18. Makes this. Oh, no. Look out. 2 count.
That
makes it a little interesting. Devin Fogel at the bread line. Doesn't have it.
Red line outside, always risky.
Uh-oh.
An 8-pinner.
Off the corner 8-pinner, no less. But they will, they'll surely take it. Devin finishing out all open second half for 118. That could be a difference maker in the match for sure.
That's a little better.
Adds 8 more. Mike Siska, very nice 150. Marks out in the second half. Filled 89 in the second half. Tommy, you have no pins, brother.
Should have played it off like you had a strike. Eventually people will learn around here. All right, here comes some pins.
There we go.
Oh, that's right. I figured out what I'm going. Ah, didn't get there. He didn't get around on that ball.
I'll need to spare this to have them to have any sort of chance. It's not mathematically over yet, but we are getting to that point quickly. Tommy has the 1-9 standing. Dropped it. Tommy opened the last 4 frames. You look at the mark count in the last 4 frames of this match. Team Gray, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 marks, not including the fill. 5 marks in the last 4 frames, and Team Rowley, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've outmarked by 5 in the last 4 frames, and there's your difference in the match.
The ball.
Spare for Andrew. That about wraps this match up.
Yeah. Not enough boxes left up here, I think.
Nope. And that definitely wraps it up. Only a 5 count.
Well, let's have to see if Steve Rowley can get to 100.
Yeah, it's not there yet. So everyone else has arrived at the triple-digit land. Steve still with work to do. Andrew, a very nice 151.
Very good game.
Maybe. Wait, headpin? Headpin?
Very, very conventional for Matty Butts.
He does that all the time.
Matty Bucks somehow going to get up to 170 this game.
Yeah, hold on. The 2-5 is quaking in his boots right now because he might pound it for a backdoor double. If he backdoor doubles this right here, I'm telling you, I wouldn't put it past the guy. Love Matt to death, but
about 50% on the headpin this game.
There's a fair chance this ball is not on the headpin, and there's a fair chance it ends up as a pretty good ball. Oh no,
You were so close.
it wasn't really close. Oh, hold on, belt. Edgemere. He grew up bowling at Edgemere. Oh. So Matt gonna get to a mid to high 170 game here.
Somehow 177 game for Matt Buckingham. Don't really know how.
Yeah.
Happened.
Started out great, and then it was just
First 3 frames were
it
good.
was a unique back 7. Is all I can say.
All right, now the important part of this game. Can Steve Rowley get to 100?
He needs 6. 5. Oh, back standing. Now, can he get to 110? Steve Rowley,
He also needs to hit this and not get hung.
yeah. Oh. Steve also most known for his role.
You guys win. We got you next game.
He is actually most known as Al from Al's Toy Barn in 2022.
Michelle, I know you're still in chat. Colton's team won. We'll have them.
We will have them next game. All right. Your final score, Steve Rowley with 103, means Team Rowley shoots 763 with no help from their namesake, and Team Gray 696. That is a 67-pin win for Team Rowley. We're going to take a quick break. You guys can go to the fridge, hit the can, and we'll be back with semifinal action from the other division right after this.